Hello everyone, my name is Anderson and in this video I'll show you how to get 3D surfaces in high resolution using Origin 8.5. Surfaces like this one. Before plotting the surface, let's adjust the data in Excel. This worksheet contains the data of a matrix with all the points of the response surface. This is the statistical model. For a DCCR with 2 factors and 2 variables with 4 axial points. These are the coefficients of each parameter. In this particular case, the interaction coefficients were all ignored. This matrix varies between the axial points, which are between -1.41 and 1.41 for both factors. Here are the independent parameters of the model. And here is the dependent variable and the deviation obtained for each point. Now we go to Origin to plot the surface. First, let's plot the experimental data. 2 more columns are needed. Let's mark them as being in the Z direction. Now let's copy the experimental data from Excel. To plot the chart, select the entire worksheet. Go to Plot. Go to 3D XYZ, and click on 3D error bar. Then the experimental data are plotted. Now let's create the matrix with the points of the response surface. Go to New Matrix. Select the matrix. Right-click and then go to Set Matrix Dimensions / Labels. Put 200 in columns and rows. Then set the lower and upper values for x1 and x2. In this case, it is a design with no axial points, and the intervals are between -1 and 1. I will extrapolate the data by the 10th. Select the matrix again, right-click. And select Set Matrix Values. Here we put the equation of the model to generate all the points of the surface. In this case, this is the equation. First the mean. Then x1, which is set as x in Origin. Then x2, which is set as y in Origin. Click on OK, and the data matrix is generated. Now, to plot the surface, go to Plot, 3D Surface, and click on Color Map Surface. Now, we have to merge both experimental data and surface plot. Go to Window and click on Tile horizontally or vertically. Now hide all the windows, except the 2 generated ones. Now, find the name of the experimental data book. Now, add the experimental data to the graph of the response surface. And the surface is generated, with the experimental data. Now, let's edit the figure. Change the experimental point to a black circle. Then take away all the unnecessary lines. Enable the error Z bar, which was allocated in column D. Now let's improve the surface colors. You can change the fill of each range manually. Or you can use some of the palettes supplied by Origin itself. I don't like any of them, so I created my own palette, which I copy from other surface. There is a link in the description where you can download this figure, if you liked my color map. Now, let's put the contour plot, without lines. And also remove the line in the surface. Now, let's rotate the graphic to leave the corner +1 in the front. And also tilt down the graph. Let's change the names of the axis. Just on more adjustment and we are ready to export the graph. To export the surface, go to File, Export Graphs and Open dialog. You can choose several image types. And change some properties as you wish. And the main origin advantage, the DPI resolution, which will result in high-quality graphs. You can also put the model equation in the plot. And also export in grayscale with high resolution, which will improve your article. Let's check the generated surfaces. Thanks for watching, see you soon.